let's just wait for a few minutes, please. What's beautiful over there? What places can you recommend to visit?
De Bufadora, de Malecón, and Valle de Guadalupe, and San Pedro Mar.
Are you close to those places? Are you close? Near? From distance?
It's in the state.
Okay. So how many hours from the place where you live? Or how many time? How much time?
De Bufadora is 20 minutes.
But what is the Bufadora?
It's a touristic place.
But what is in there? It is magic town. It is I don't know, a forest. What can you see there in La Bufadora?
It's a place where splash water.
Ah, okay, 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 okay. So the sea and the waves strike on the rocks and make the sound. Okay, okay, it's time to start. Yeah. Hello, good afternoon. We're going to talk about a bit about this week number 2 from module number 7, in which you have done many, well, 2 activities the last 2 weeks. And remember that we have a free week the last week. But perhaps you watch the activities on the platform that you have to do during this week that we have for free. That we have free, sorry, a free week. And perhaps you check those activities and do the activities. And during this week, you probably upload your activities. It's not a big deal to do it. I'm going to explain the topic. But before I'm explaining the topic, I want you to know some aspects, important aspects in the that you have to consider in order to do the activities correctly. Yeah, for example, many of you don't or didn't use the correct file's name. For example, the correct file's name in an activity is my activity's name is not Juan Jose Cerritos a happy day. It's not that the name of the activity, right? The activity's name, of the file's name of your activity is your last name underscore name underscore M O 7 sorry S2 A I 3. That means módulo 7 semana 2 actividad integradora 3, right? That means, yeah, and you are not doing in the correct way. So I recommend you to use the name of the file correctly, right? Because it's going to decrease your score in the activity because it's part of the rubric. So the second part that I want you to know is the part of the audios. Yes, many of you didn't add the link of the audios in your last activities. So in this second week and third week and the fourth week, if you don't or if you want add the audio link, I'm not going to grade it. Immediately, I'm going to tell you, you don't add the audio link and you're going to get 0 in that activity. I'm going to get back the activity again to you. And then if you want to add the audio link and send it back, by first of all, you have to ask me if you want to send the activity again, right? Then extra time for activities. Probably you didn't have enough time in the first week to do the activity 1 and the activity 2, and that it was dancing at the mowing, and the number 2 was meanwhile. Perhaps you didn't have enough time. This is the time to ask me to extend the time for you. Yes, I'm going to give you a chance to send the activities if you haven't done, please. But please tell me your name, your group, and the activity you want to send, right? And some others, some of you haven't complete the activities. So in that way, as the audios, if you don't complete the activities, I'm going to um, grade you as 0. Yeah, and so you will have the opportunity to do it again or to complete the activity, right? But with a low grade. Then I want you to know, well, I want you to check the virtual session, this virtual session. I'm going to upload it in the afternoon, early evening, in order to watch it. If you didn't have the opportunity to watch it at this time, perhaps in another moment, you will enter to the platform and check the link of this activity, of this virtual session, and clear your doubts that you have on the activities, right? Then I want you to check the guide and the resources on the platform. Their resources tell you how you're going to do the activities, right? They show you the grammar structures, the vocabulary, and to practice over there. And I want you to check them in order to for you to do the activities easier. Then, during this week, these activities, during this week, we're going to use past simple tense. That in a moment, I'm going to tell you what are the uses and how can you use it, etc. Right? But I want you to use the grammar rules required in the activity. Yes? because in the last activities you were asked to use past continuous and past simple, and you didn't, or present continuous, and you didn't. Yeah, that's why you didn't have uh, a higher average, or that's why you didn't have the average you wanted, right? Well, let's start with the first activity that we have during this week. Um, es actividad integradora número 3, a happy day. What was the happiest day of your life? What happened? Where were you? Were you alone or were you with other people? And why was the happiest day of your life? Perhaps it was time of vacation, good news to reach any important goal in your life. So this activity you put into practice your knowledge to narrate what was the happiest day of your life, right? What is the purpose of this activity? Is to describe a situation in which it happened in the past, in oral way and written way. What do you need? To do this activity, you need to identify how you express in different actions and activities in present and past. Use knowledge required in the last module, number 6, that it was Mi Mundo en Otra Lengua, and review it till now in the first week, and this, that is the second week, in this module, Mi Vida en Otra Lengua. Remember, Mi Mundo en Otra Lengua was module number 6, and Mi Vida en Otra Lengua is module number 7. So read simple text in English, edit documents in a Word document, record an audio, and share the link of your audio information. What are you going to deliver? Or what are you going to send in the platform? Well, in this activity, you're going to send a Word document and an audio file. To do this activity, you're going to download a document, right? I'm going to share the screen in order to see what we are seeing here. We're going to click here in a happy day, and immediately we download the document, right? And this is the document we're working on. And here are the instructions, 1, 2, and 3 instructions which you have to follow. Remember the happiest day of your life, then write about what happened, how you felt, and what was important for you. Use the verb tenses. You have practiced through the English models, simple present, present continuous, past continuous, and simple past. Put a paragraph or image that illustrate the date over here. Yes, copy your photo here. You probably have a photo of that day. Then it says, write a paragraph 5 to 8 lines with your history. 5 to 8 lines, not 4, not 3, but 5 to 8 lines. It is more. If it's more, it doesn't matter. It could be from 5 to 15, from 5 to 10, to 9, to 11, 12, whatever, but not less than 5, right? Well, consider the following questions as a reference to elaborate your paragraph. Okay, as I told you, click, copy your photograph here and say here, answer the question. The questions. What was the happiest day of your life? Not just write when I got married. For example, what was The happiest day of your life when I got married. No, not just write this. Complete the sentences or make them large, make them long. Yeah, for example, the happiest day of my life was when I got married. What happened? You're going to describe what happened in that day when you got married. I remember that it was Saturday, Saturday afternoon. It was a sunny and it was a sunny and a beautiful day. Mhm. You can describe here um, feelings, emotions, the weather, the day, the time of the day, how many guests you have, etc. Right? Well, okay. How do you feel? How do you feel that day? I felt the most. Cierra la puerta. Sí. I felt the most fortunate. I felt the most fortunate man in the world. For example, right? For example, why was the happiest day of your life? Why? It was the happiest of my life because, and you are going to explain why. Yeah? Here is where you are going to explain why was the happiest day of your life. And then, according to these questions and answers, you're going to write here. Yeah. Why is it important to know about the past events? Write a paragraph of 5 and 8 lines. As I told you here, there are no 4 lines, there are no 3 lines, there are from 5 to 8 or from 5 to infinity, right? And beyond. Over here, you're going to write your answer. You're going to, if you want to start like saying this, why is important to know about past events? I think it's important to know about past events because I think it's important, I believe it's important, or it is important to know about past events, it is important to know about the past, or past events are important because, yes, many phrases that you can use um, to start a paragraph. In this case, this paragraph, right? Once you finish, it says here, record the reading of the story of your happy day and the paragraph of the importance about knowing the past. Paste the audio link here. As I told you the last week, no, the 2 weeks ago, right? As I told you, my goodness. If you don't have a gadget or device that has a microphone, but I don't think so. Use Buckaroo. Buckaroo online, and you got this. Yes, in fact, here are some tutorials which you can um, watch. Over here, you just record here, but before, if you want to practice, yeah, if you want to practice the translation, for example, here you have um, here, copy and paste here.
What was the happiest day of your life? The happiest day of my life was when I got married.
Here is where you can practice the pronunciation of the words, of the pronunciation of the whole sentence.
What was the happiest day of your life? The happiest day of my life was when I got married.
For example, if you want to pronounce this word, listen to.
Got married. Got married. Got married.
Yes, got married, for example. Yes, there are many things that you can use. Okay, I think we are only 2 participants in the session, right? Okay, good. Well, and once you have finished, remember that you're going to copy the title, the URL here, or the link over here, and you are going to paste it. Once you finish this activity, don't forget, yes, please, don't forget to use this. That is the name of the file. It's not Juanita Módulo 7 have a happy day. No. It's not Juan Cerritos Módulo 7 a happy day. It's not that. It's last name underscore name underscore M07 S2 AI3. That is the name that you are going to use. For example, Fernandez Rodriguez without spaces here. Yes, as you can see here, you don't have any space here. Underscore Luis, that is the name. And here is underscore and the group. This is the activity's name that you are going to have here, right? Módulo 7, semana 2, actividad integradora 3. That is the name, the real name of the activity. Do you have any question? Do you have any question, Kireina? Are you here? Yes or not, Kireina? I can hear you clearly, but in a moment I'm going to, if you want to open your microphone, doesn't matter, right? Okay, good. Let's continue with the other activity that is this, making my family timeline. Yeah, and the family timeline is the following activity. So, do you know about the history of your family? Do you know, Karina? What are the most important events that happen in your family? Perhaps there are some parts of the history that you don't know. And for that reason, in this activity is your opportunity to know more about your family. What is the purpose? So share information about the history of your family, to elaborate or to make a chronology from oral and written form. What do you need? Identify how you can ask information about the past. Use the knowledge required in model number 6 and the review in model number 7. Read simple text in English. Write simple text in English. Use technological tools to do a timeline. So edit documents in processor, in word processor. Do an audio record and share the audio link of with your information. What are you going to send? A Word document here and an audio recording, right? And to do this activity, you are going to download this file. You click here and magically it's here, right? Okay, and it says Actividad Integradora 4, making a family timeline. So write in the following box 10 questions in English and Spanish to gather information about your family's history in simple past. For example, when did you move to this city? Here you are going to use only past simple because we are talking about history. Your family history. So you're going to use only past simple, no present, no past continuous, no nothing else, not another structure, only past. So 10 questions in English and Spanish. Here is where you are going to write your questions in English, and here the same question but in Spanish, right? For example, it's just an example. I'm not using the structure here in this example, but for example, what time is it? And then we have the other column, question number 1 in English, question number 1 in Spanish. That's my question in English, and that's my question in Spanish, right? Then here are your answers. It's 2 and a half. Son las 2:30. And that's it. Yeah, you see that? Question in English and Spanish, the same. Answers in English and Spanish, the same. Yes? Don't change the questions. You're not going to write 20 questions. No. You're going to write 10 questions in English, and the same questions you're going to translate it into Spanish. The same as the answers, right? This is just an example. I'm not using the past simple in this question. Yeah? Well, and how can you write questions in past simple tense? How? For this, I have a video. Here. Please watch it.
.tv.
Watch it for a moment. I'm here.
The past simple.
How do we form the past simple? Affirmative.
Subject. Plus. Verb in past tense. Plus. Object. We ate some lovely pizzas last night.
Conjugating the past simple. Affirmative.
This is the affirmative form.
I washed the car. You washed the car. He washed the car. She washed the car. We washed the car. They washed the car.
How do we form the past simple? Negative.
Subject plus did plus not plus verb plus object. Jim did not finish his homework.
And in this part, you also join these two words to make it shorter. Yeah, for example, didn't. Didn't here. Didn't. Did apostrophe T without O, right? You can join these two words to make it shorter, right? And don't forget to use after did, after an auxiliary verb in affirmative sentence, no, in negative sentences and interrogative sentences, the main verb, that is this one, the main verb goes in the base form. Finish, work, play, jump, eat. Yeah? Don't use finished or played or ate. Yeah? Don't use that because you are using the auxiliary here. That it tells us that this verb must be translated into past simple. This phrase must be translated into past simple, right? Because we have an auxiliary. Okay, let's continue.
Conjugating the past simple. Negative. I did not wash the car. You did not wash the car. He did not wash the car. She did not wash the car. We did not wash the car. They did not wash the car.
We can contract the negative form of the auxiliary verb do in the past.
I did not. I didn't. You did not. You didn't. He did not. She did not. He didn't. She didn't. We did not. We didn't. They did not. They didn't.
How do we form the past simple?
So this is the way you're going to form the past simple questions in English. And this is the thing that you're going to use in the activity.
Interrogative.
Did plus subject plus verb, plus, object. Did you listen to music last night?
Don't forget to use the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence here, because if you don't use it, your sentence is gonna be wrong. Yes, and don't forget to use the verb in the base form. If you don't use it in the base form, your sentence is gonna be wrong. And at the end of the sentence in English, we're going to have a question mark, not at the beginning as in Spanish, right? We only use at the end of the sentence in interrogative sentences in the English language.
Conjugating the past simple. Interrogative.
What goes at the beginning of the sentence? What can I use in the interrogative sentence? For example, here. Somebody? What do we use here? The auxiliary verb, did. Did I wash the car? And we add the question mark. Did you wash the car? And we add the question mark. Did he or she wash the car? And we add question mark. Did we wash the car? And we add the question mark. And did they wash the car? And we add the question mark. Yes? As you can see here. Don't forget, the yellow parts here are very important in the questions, right? Don't forget that.
Did I wash the car? Did you wash the car? Did he wash the car? Did she wash the car? Did we wash the car? Did they wash the car?
And that's it, guys. And that's it. We have it. As you can see, how do we, or how can you do sentences in interrogative form in English, right? In the past simple tense. So here you're going to write question, the same question but in Spanish. Here you're going to write your answers in affirmative form or negative form, in past simple, in English, and here in Spanish, right? So you're going to have 10 questions in English, 10 answers in Spanish, in English, sorry, 10 questions in Spanish and 10 answers in Spanish. The same questions, the same answers, right? English, Spanish, don't forget. Do you have any question?
No.
Are you sure?
Hasta ahorita no.
Okay. Okay, well. So, we're here, yeah. I don't know how much time we have left. Can you see the time? ¿Cuánto tiempo nos queda? Okay, well, just to finish with this virtual session. In this module, remember that we have 4 learning forums, and at the end, in the last week, we have another forum. right? Integrative form, that is. And don't forget to participate in this one because it says here, it doesn't have a grade, any grade in this form, but at the end of your module, you have a percentage of this of your participations in the platform. Yeah. So you are going to participate. The purpose of this activities of the week is that you can express and ask for information about activities and situations that happened in the past, using the structure of the past simple. So then continue sharing in the community of Prepa en Línea SEP and write in English about what did you do before before you get into the Prepa en Línea SEP, and what motivated to you to take this virtual school. Yes, what motivated, right? And you're going to share the information over here. Yeah, for example, we have here Sandra Rubi that he has participated in this week, but today we begin second week module 7, so strife has been set. Good morning to everyone. Yeah, but please answer the questions, answer these questions. Continue sharing about what did you do before you get into Prepa en Línea, and what motivated to take this decision, to take this Prepa en Línea. What motivated? You're going to answer these two questions. And that's it. And that's it. Do you have any other question, Kirena? I can hear you.
I have that. Can I interview more of one people?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can ask your father, your mother, your grandparents, perhaps your aunts or uncles. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other question? Any other comment that you have? Well, so thank you, Kirena, for being here. Thank you for your time. I appreciate that. And I hope you can share this information with your friends in Prepa en Línea. And also, I hope you can use this information correctly in order to do your activities, right? So thank you very much for being here. So I see you next time. So next week for the next virtual session. I can hear what you're saying, Kirena. Okay, well, this is the end of the virtual session for everybody. I hope this information helps you to to do the activities from this week. If you have any other doubt, any questions related to these activities, so let me know via messages in the platform of Prep en Línea CEP, right? So greetings from the beautiful state of Hidalgo, from the capital city that is La Bella Airosa, Pachuca de Soto, and thank you for watching. Yeah. See you next time. Have a nice afternoon and have a nice week too. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Karina.